Oh, stop being so yellow. Well, hello again. I know I haven't done a review for about a month now. I did try to do Venom. Obviously, I still would like to see Venom. But today, this is a review for First Man, and it's sponsored by Electric Hair Salon. I was actually the first man in the salon on Friday morning. That always tends to be the case when I get my hair cut there. I literally get it on the first thing in the morning, which is great because they give you a coffee. They try to wake you up with a coffee. You know, it takes like 3 hours for me to wake up. But either way, I was the first man in the salon to get my hair cut on a Friday morning by Electric Hair, who are the sponsor of this First Man review.
I see the moon sees me. Down through the leaves of the old oak tree.
The vehicle's not safe.
We need to fail. We need to fail down here so we don't fail up there.
Please let the light that shines on me.
Neil, everyone's in agreement. We'd like you to command.
So I am a bit of a sci-fi fan, like a space fan. And when it comes to like biographical films about space, they're quite intriguing. I'm a big fan of Apollo 13. I do absolutely love that film. I could watch it over and over again. And when I was watching this one, I was kind of thinking, oh, hopefully this is going to go the same sort of way. I was hoping it's going to be one of those films where you could like watch it before Apollo 13, so you could watch the two back to back. That's my hope. And right from the beginning, you are thrown into the action. You're thrown into this little mission, this little NASA mission that Neil Armstrong's on, played by Ryan Gosling. And he's on this little NASA mission where he's going up into the atmosphere. And it's really good. It's a really good little sequence to get the film going. And I was thinking, whoa, if it's all like this the whole way through, then this is gonna be great. But obviously, it's called First Man because it's a story of Neil Armstrong. And this film is so you can learn more about Neil Armstrong, obviously. And I felt that these life story bits, they were really interesting. Like, you learn so much about who he was and what happened in his life. And he was actually a major, huge part of the Gemini and Apollo missions and projects. But it was some of these little life parts that, I don't know. To be honest, I felt some of this life stuff, even right at the end, the very last scene, it just felt like, pace-wise, it slowed it all down. But like I said, it's a good story about this astronaut, and you know, it is an interesting story. And this is from someone who still has doubts they even landed on the moon. Honestly, I'm still 50-50 about that one. But like from that very first sequence you're thrown into, the action scenes are all really good. Because I think unlike films like Apollo 13, like where you see the action all on the outside, the action all takes place from the inside of where Neil Armstrong is. So if he's inside this little capsule, you're only seeing what's happening from inside the capsule. You're getting to feel what it's like what they're feeling, what they're seeing from wherever they are. And when it comes to all the space stuff, like when they're inside the spaceships and that, it is very first-person perspective each time. You know, it's not like those epic cinematic shots like Michael Bay would do on Armageddon when they all get in spaceships, where it's like looking up at the spaceship as they get in and stuff. When Neil Armstrong's getting into the spaceship, you see it from his view, like what he sees when he's going up in the elevator. So, and it's quite like that all the way through. It's never about getting these glamorous cinematic shots. You're seeing it from a first-person perspective, from his perspective, and I really think that sort of like helps you like him as a character and give you more understanding what he went through during those missions. It is a very long film. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and because the pace, the pace just felt a little bit flat, and because it felt a bit flat, it does feel like it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. And the time period it covers, it's about 6, 7, 8 years. So you imagine they've like crammed a lot in there, obviously. But if you like biographical stories, it's a really, really good biographical story, it really is. But it's not particularly an intense roller coaster ride like these missions and what that period of his life was. So that is one small review from Sean, and I guess one giant compliment for First Man.
We've got this under control.
You're a bunch of boys. You don't have anything under control.
The light that shines on me. Shine.